Today I'll be installing a FM modulator on a 2001, right?
Yeah.
2001 Ford Focus CD player, no auxiliary. So we'll put in an FM modulator to plug in an iPod, MP3 player, whatever you want. Easiest, cheapest way to do it. Not having to replace the deck. So we'll start by removing the radio with the thin removal tools. You know what those look like. So we'll just put those in and we'll go from there.
Okay.
So give it a pull, the outside radio comes out. So you got the three plugs, you got your antennas, you got the power cables and stuff. There's triggers on the side, just push it down. This one should be on the side, the inside. That one comes off, and this is the bottom. And that's your radio. So we'll put this to the side, and then we'll found a spot in here to mount the modulator itself. Comes with the antennas. Obviously this one's different, so you have to get an adapter if you want to listen to your radio afterwards. Otherwise we'll just mount this, get power. Might be able to do cigarette lighter since you got access to it back here. And yeah, let's mount this and we'll go from there. Okay, so what I've done here is we've got the cigarette lighter off to the side, and I should be able to use your plug here. I unplugged it from the back of it. So this orange one with the yellow stripe should be our power. Black should be our ground. So we'll use that. This one already comes with a fuse in it. So what we have to do is splice onto those two wires, and we'll get our power and ground. And you can see there's some good room in here, so we should be able to mount it. Up there, and yeah, it should be good to go. Okay, so we've determined that this plug here is actually on hot power, so there's always power to it. So we don't want to use that one. I've taken a meter here and I've tested all the wires, and this one here of the black plug, this is your accessory wire. So you got this one here that's full, and this one here is your accessory. So once again, because that one has a fuse in it already, I'm gonna splice into this one for your power. So that way the modulator will only come on when you turn the car on and your radio comes on. That way there's no issues there. You know, shouldn't drop very much power, but just in case. So we'll start with this one, I guess, and we'll start mounting the modulator. Okay, so right now I'm doing the power wire. I already done the ground. I actually grounded it to that cigarette lighter there. Here's the power wire. I'm gonna splice into it with some shrink tube. Where you run, you won't be able to see way back there, but we run the auxiliary cable along the back here. We can get your hand in there, and it comes out at the bottom here. So we'll just fit it up here so their MP3 player, whatever, can sit in here. They can plug it in. So we'll yeah, this will just sit at the back here, nice and tight, so it's not moving around. So I'll solder that up, and then shouldn't be much longer. We'll finish this up and test it out. Okay, so now we've got power hooked up there. Put some electrical tape, just gonna protect the wires, separated them both, so this is the same thing. So now we got all the wires here. We get the antenna adapter hooked up. This is a universal one, so this has got all the ends you need for different vehicles. Also we'll be using the Ford, and there's the modulator itself. So we're just gonna plug everything in, give it a quick test to make sure that everything's working fine, and go to put it back together, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we got all the connections. I'm just gonna give it a test before we put everything back. So we got all sure the wires are connected. Everything's at the back. Everything's put back on. So now we're gonna give it a quick test. This one's set to 87.9. So We got that on. Let's put the car on ignition. Oops. On the wipers. Okay, so we got it to 87.9. We got our MP3 player plugged in. So now let's play this.
Number one hustler, getting money. Why you wanna count my money?
And there you go. It's all wired in. This one actually came with the little switch that we didn't actually need. I'm not sure where that went, but there's no didn't have to plug in a rocker switch to turn it on and off. Either way, we put it on ignition, so it will only come on when you turn on the car to listen to your radio. So yeah, that's it. That's good. So now we can put everything back in there and finish it all up. Okay, so we're all done. Put it back. Put the radio back in the dash. You can hear iPod. Well, it's a broken iPod, but there you go. That's it's working, and this is the switch that came with it, like I was saying. But I didn't need to use it. Either way, we put this on ignition, so it only come on when the car comes on. So now this one will be on preset 1. And there you go. Thanks for watching. Any questions, let me know.